All right, let's dive right in. If you work anywhere in the digital space, you've definitely felt it. There's a huge shift happening in search, and it's all because of AI. Now, it can feel a little chaotic, but trust me, there's a clear way forward. This is your new playbook for not just getting by, but actually winning in this new era of AI search.
This quote right here, man, it just perfectly captures the moment we're in. That whole idea of a search results page being a simple numbered list of links, it's over. It's obsolete. If your strategy is still all about climbing that old ladder, you're playing a game that's already finished. A whole new game has started.
So what does this new game board even look like? Well, on the left, you've got the past, a nice, predictable list of links. On the right, you have today's reality. It's a dynamic collage. Right at the very top, you get an AI-generated summary. Then you might see videos, threads from Reddit, pictures. And then, way down at the bottom, maybe, you'll see some of those traditional links. The most important thing to get here is this. The search page isn't just a map anymore, it's become the destination itself.
And this number, this is the result of that change. A study from 2024 found that nearly 60% of all Google searches now end without a single click. Just think about your own searches, right? You get the answer from the AI summary at the top, and you're done. You move on. This means that the old goal of just driving traffic to your website, well, that model is breaking down. We need a new goal.
Okay, so this brings us to the first major pillar of our new playbook. We have to completely rethink where SEO even happens. It's not just about optimizing for Google anymore. It's about being visible wherever your audience is actually looking for answers.
I mean, just think about this. Every single platform on this list is a massive search engine. Your customers aren't just Googling things. They're on YouTube searching for how-to videos, they're on Amazon looking for product reviews, and they're on TikTok and Reddit looking for what real people actually think. The basic idea of SEO, understanding what people want and giving it to them, that applies everywhere now. You have to be where the search is actually happening.
So our goal has to shift from just ranking to owning. We want to own the digital real estate for our key topics. When a customer searches for something related to your business, you shouldn't just show up once. You should be everywhere, multiple times across multiple platforms. That's the new definition of true visibility.
And that leads us to our second pillar. You see, in this new world, just appearing on the page isn't enough. The real prize, the new holy grail, is having your content get picked, summarized, and actually cited by the AI itself. The goal is to become the source of truth that powers the answer.
This has created a whole new field, Generative Engine Optimization, or GEO for short. The best way to think about it is this. Traditional SEO wants to rank your web page. GEO wants to get your content, your actual words, embedded directly into the AI's answer. You're not just another link in a list. You're the authority the AI is quoting.
A close cousin to this is AEO, or Answer Engine Optimization. This is less about the AI summarizing you and more about creating content that's so clear, so factual, that it can be lifted directly to answer a question. You know, things like definitions, quick steps, or specific data points. You're making it super easy for the search engine to just point and say, yep, that's the perfect answer.
And finally, there's LLMO. This is kind of the deepest level. It's all about making sure your content becomes part of the AI's core knowledge. It's less about one search result and more about making your information so reliable that models like ChatGPT and Gemini use it as part of their internal library. It's really the ultimate form of authority.
Okay, so Geo, ALLMO, it sounds pretty complex. I get it. But what does it actually look like to win at this stuff? It's not about finding some secret technical trick. It's about being a genuinely good, authoritative business and then just proving it online. Let me show you what I mean. This local HVAC company is the perfect example. They didn't start by trying to optimize for AI. They started by just being a great business and earning over 1,500 Google reviews. That built an incredible amount of trust. Then they really mastered traditional SEO. And because these AI models crawl the existing search results for information, their strong organic presence made them a go-to source. And the result? They just naturally started showing up in AI answers everywhere. This leads us right into our third and final pillar, which is really less of a tactic and more of a total mindset shift. In the age of AI, the real winners are going to be the people who create new things, not the ones who just tweak what's already there.
The old mindset of an optimizer was always reactive. You're obsessing over tiny details, you're responding to algorithm changes. The new mindset of a builder is proactive. You're the visionary. You're the one who comes up with the big ideas, the new tools, the new content, and you use AI as your incredibly powerful partner to actually execute it.
And execution has never, ever been easier. We're moving into this era of what some people are calling vibe coding. You can basically just describe the feeling, the function, the vibe of an app you want to create in plain English, and AI tools can generate a working prototype for you. The gap between having an idea and actually creating it is just collapsing.
To put this in perspective, think about building a simple, useful little online tool to attract customers. Not that long ago, that was a pretty big project. The cost to create a functional prototype of a tool like that today, it's about 25 cents.
Just look at the insane scale of this change. We're talking about projects that used to cost $10,000 or $20,000 and took months of development, now being possible in less than 5 minutes, for pennies, by literally anyone with a good idea. This isn't just a small step forward, it's a creative revolution. It gives all of us superpowers.
So with all this incredible, kind of scary change, it's easy to feel like the ground is just constantly shifting beneath our feet. But what's so important to remember is that the foundation, the core of what makes for good SEO, hasn't changed at all.
And don't just take it from me, this comes straight from Google's own search team. When all is said and done, the heart of success in search is creating genuinely helpful, high-quality content for other human beings. That was true 10 years ago, and it's even more true today, because these new AI systems are literally designed to find and reward exactly that.
So here's the crucial point. The single biggest mistake you can make right now is to just resist this change. Your past success doesn't guarantee you anything in this new world. All that matters is how you adapt and what you decide to build starting today.
Which really leaves us with one final question to think about. In this new landscape, maybe SEO isn't just a collection of tactics anymore. Maybe it's a test of our adaptability. The tools will change, the platforms are going to evolve, but the ability to learn, to build, and to adapt, that's the one skill that will ensure you always come out on top.